Usually the problems come because the false egos are bashing together with each other. But if everyone is trying to really let go of that false ego every day and fully surrender to Nam, then that friction will disappear. Do you know, you've learned Shikshastakam? Did you? Or you must learn. Learn Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Shikshastakam. Because all the principles of the holy name are there. And one other Astakam after that, it is the Rupa Goswami's Nam Astakam. We learn these two Astakams and pray to the holy name every day. Then the name will think, oh, he's really trying to make a better relationship with me. You know, because you made the effort. You made the effort to internalize and keep in your heart his glories. So this is the thing. We have to win the trust of the name again, that the name will shower us with mercy. So by practicing every day nicely, offering the prayers, Shikshastakam and Rupa Goswami's Namastakam, you can also learn the 10 offences to the holy name in Sanskrit. Because the Sanskrit 10 offences, actually there's more than 10. What I mean to say is there are only 10, but each one has several different nuances as well, which are not captured fully in the English. So if you learn the Sanskrit, and then gradually by discussing with devotees, you learn the various nuances of each offense, and you can check yourself, take, as Gurudev used to say, take your pulse and see, am I doing this wrong? And try to let it go. For example, that in the last offense, it is said that Namahatma Shukaipi Yapriti Rahito Dama, that if a person, they heard so many glories of the name, but they don't feel attachment for the name. Why? Aham mamadi paramo namni sopya paradakrit. Because they're thinking, I and mine, I am the best. I am better than others. No one is doing bhajan like me. This false ego comes due to Rajagun, the mode of passion. The mode of passion makes us think that we're better than someone else, or at least special. So when the mode of passion goes away, then the mood comes, I am servant of all Vaishnavas, please be merciful to me. Now this offense, that aham mamadi paramo, I am superior, also means I am superior to the name. And the inner meaning of this is that a person thinks that the name is Jiva Adin. Jiva means tongue, and Adin means subordinate. The name of Krishna is subordinate to my tongue. In other words, when I move my tongue, then the name comes. Right? This is the 10th offense to the holy name. We cannot think that the name is under the control of my tongue, but we can pray that our tongue will be Nam Adin, under the control of the name. You see? So we discussed this earlier today when he said, the person who takes his japa, like holding the reins of a horse. That mood, kartritva abhaman, of being the doer, of being in control. No, we are subordinate to the name. We have no control over the name. The name is man vanasa gochara. It is beyond our perception of our mind and all of our senses. It is the Nikala Praman Paricheda Gochara. It cannot be touched, realized, it cannot be discovered by any of the 10 methods of investigation given in Vedic philosophy. So it's completely beyond everything. Only we can pray, Rasane, Rasane Sada. O Nam Prabhu, may you descend like an avatar and take control of my tongue and manifest, along with rasa. So it's very important that before we chant, that we situate ourselves below the name and with the correct perspective towards the holy name. Oh, holy name, you are Supreme Lord, I have no control over you. I cannot chant you even. I am not chanting. If I am thinking, Hare Krishna, I am chanting, this is just material sound. Srila Jagannatha Pandit says, Namakshara Bahirai, Bhati Nama Kabunai. The syllables of the name that you utter in Namaparad, this is just material sound. Once Srila Prabhupada was in his room and he was doing some writing, and one devotee was sitting, and this devotee was saying, oh, Prabhupada will be happy if he can hear me chanting. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. And Prabhupada, stop making noise. And now Prabhupada used to tell everyone to chant, but he just stopped making noise. Because the devotee's level was so... Anyway. So we should know that Nam Prabhu is a divine, beautiful, transcendental energy and entity, and it is completely beyond us. But we can sit and we can pray, and we repeatedly propitiate Nam Prabhu by doing Aksha Abhyas. Aksha Abhyas means repetition of the syllables. We repeat the syllables again and again, praying that Nam will make his avatar. Kali Kalera Dharma, Krishna Nama Avatar. In this age of Kali, then the Krishna incarnates as his name. So we want to be that place, just like Krishna appears in Vrindavan 5,000 years ago for his Leela. So Krishna can appear today in Miami on your tongue. It's an avatar. He can come. And this is what we want. We're begging and crying for this. And if Nam Prabhu will just begin to appear, no, just Nam Abbas. If Nam Abbas will come, all material bodily identification, it will go away. You'll feel like disembodied, like you're not even in your body. So just a little bit of Nam Abbas. And then after that, just like in the temple, there's the Archa Vigraha, the deity, then the Shabda Archa will appear. This is Archa Vigraha, the deity in the temple. So there's also Shabda Archa. That means the sound deity. And the Shabda, the sound will, Krishna will manifest his deity form like this. But not moving, no softness, no fragrance, nothing. Only the roop. And then as the heart becomes more clear, then the softness will come, the fragrance will come. Krishna's glancing like this gradually. So the name is realized in the stages. Tan nama rupa charitadi sukirtananu smrityo kramena. Kramena means kram. In a sequence. This. And then when the heart is purified, then you can remember whatever inspiration comes. But the first realization will go through these stages. So we should be make this our project. Yeah? Like now, we have a project. We have to make this big center. So you have to have a japa project. It is your project in your life that you will chant niraparad without any offense, and that the holy name will come, and that you go into the stage of ekagrata, one-pointedness, that you go into the sampragyata samadhi, and in that sampragyata samadhi you realize Nam, Rup, Gun, Parika, your own Swarup, and Leela, like this. Make it your project that you invest in every day. Any other worldly things, there may be a success or there may not be a success. Even if something is a success, but it's often temporary also. But this is your eternal wealth. Any progress you make in this is never lost. And if everything in your life is lost, but you do this, then it's no loss at all. Your whole life is perfect. Gurudev and our acharyas, they will open the door to the spiritual world, and it's invitation only. No one can trespass. They cannot trespass into that realm. It's by invitation only. So if you try to follow their teachings by chanting very carefully every day, then they will open the door and invite you into their company, into the Namahata of the Nityananda, the marketplace of the holy name. Next time I come, I will check to see if you have learned Shastakam, at least. And if you can learn the Namastakam as well, it's very good. But you should know it word for word, not like memorize the verse and the translation. You should know word for word, so that as you're saying it, it's your own. So as you're saying, Chaito, Darpan, Marjanam, Bhava Mahadavagni Nirvapanam, you're saying it with feeling and with understanding, each and every word. And this, by doing this, it's making a shape. If Shamarani will do a painting, first she draws a line drawing, and then after gives the color. So by learning the verses, you're making in your heart like a line drawing. Then afterwards, when you discuss the verses with pure Vaishnavas, they'll give all the colors. But if you don't have a line drawing first, there's nowhere for them to put the colors. So you have to do some work yourself to prepare your heart that you can receive Harikatha very deeply. It was very nice. Tulsi was saying that Gurudeva told her, if you don't learn verses, your mind will be like a desert. So don't make your mind like a desert. Make your mind like a beautiful garden with full of fragrant flowers.